So I have a very interesting question for you. I want you to think about that time where there was a girl from your past. This could have literally been in middle school like it was for me, for one of the girls. And you know that this girl is at least somewhat attractive, and you know for a fact that she likes you. You're like 100% sure. You have not a single doubt. And I want you to ask yourself this. How were you acting in those circumstances whenever you were interacting with her? How were you interacting? More than likely, you were basically interacting with her as your best self. Why? Answer is very simple. This is because you know that this girl likes you, and because you're programmed to know that, you start acting in ways that are consistent with that belief. You just have a different type of swagger with your specific unique flavor to it. You talk in a certain way, you walk in a certain way, you joke around a certain way, and then somehow you just know that it's going to work out. You know she's going to laugh at your jokes, you know that she's going to like it, you know that she's going to like your swagger, and you don't necessarily think about, what am I going to say next? What am I going to do next? So that's basically the topic of this video, guys, which is a great mentality to have in order to attract women very effectively. So stay tuned and make sure you watch the video until the very end to gain the most possible out of the video, and let's get right into it. What's going on, guys? My name is Assam from dopelifecoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about a very effective and powerful mentality to have when you're interacting with women so that you can attract them. So if it's your first time on this channel, man, and you want consistent updates on similar content just like this, do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing in the future. All right, so here's the mentality. The mentality is, before interacting with any woman that you see any sort of potential with or attraction with, program your mind that she already likes you. In other words, tell yourself that you already know she likes you. Not even you know that she's going to like you, you know she already likes you from the very beginning. Now, why would you do this to yourself? The answer is very simple. When you program your mind in such a way like that, you start to do and say things and act in certain ways consistent with that belief. Just like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you look back at one of the women or one of the girls from literally like junior high school that were very attracted to you, and they themselves were decently, kind of attractive, you would notice that even at that age, if you're like 13 or 14 or whatever, like I was in one of my cases, you're acting in such a way where you just have natural swagger, natural charisma, natural presence, natural taking a risk in such a way that you don't think about what's going to happen next, or if I'm going to say something stupid, or if she's going to like it, if she's not going to like it. None of those thoughts cross your mind because you already know that she likes you. Why? Because you're in the position of power. When you're in that position of power, you're not afraid to take the risk because you know she already likes you, and you know the odds are already in your favor. So that being said, the next time you interact with a girl you're interested in, before you even interact with her, I want you to convince yourself that this girl already likes you. Now, even though a lot of you may say this is illogical and it's not the truth, because the fact of the matter is, it is not the truth. And the fact of the matter is, most women you meet are just not going to like you. However, here's why it's effective. When you go and talk to that woman and you know she likes you, you're going to be very carefree. You're not going to be rigid. You're going to be smooth. You're going to be loose. You're not going to be tight and all clenched up. You're going to be your best self. Your best self will surface. And when your best self surfaces, you're doing that because you're comfortable. And when the guy's comfortable and he's interacting with a girl, that makes her comfortable. And when she's comfortable, now you two could become in rapport. And when you two are in rapport, that's when the attraction can really start. Because I know very well in my case, when I was 13 years old, like between the ages of 13 and 14, I was painfully shy with women I liked, or girls I liked, sorry, at that age. I was painfully shy. However, I did know this one girl who liked me. She was my age, and she was fairly attractive. She wasn't exactly my type, but she's definitely a lot of guys' type. And so, whenever I'd interact with her, because I knew that she liked me, I was just so carefree. Despite being painfully shy with women I liked, this girl, because I knew she liked me, I didn't really care. I was very carefree. I was very loose. And speaking of that, I actually read about something once, which I believe is a very powerful practice, especially if you're just starting to get into this. It's if there's a girl in your life currently, or a girl who was part of your life in the past, who's fairly attractive, but you don't necessarily feel the same way about her, doesn't matter. What you could do is you could get a picture of her and put her in your wallet so that every time you feel down about yourself, especially when it comes to your dating life, you open that wallet and you look at her and you tell yourself, you know what? At the end of the day, I must not be that bad. The fact that she is attracted to me or she was attracted to me. Now, I never did this myself, but I remember reading about it not too long ago and thinking this is a pretty powerful practice. Why? Because you're influencing your mind. You're programming your mind for success. Now, I want you to compare what I just talked about to a guy who is about to interact with a woman, but he's going in with such a scarcity mindset that no girl likes me. That girl is obviously not going to find me attractive. That girl is obviously not in my league. I want you to think about how he will feel as he's interacting with her. Of course, he's going to be nervous as hell. Of course, he's not going to be confident. He most likely won't be able to look her in the eye. He most likely will not be able to take the initiative. And because of all those things, he's going to make her uncomfortable. And when she's uncomfortable, how the hell can attraction happen? So here's what I want you to do, man. Very simple. From now on, or just give this a couple of weeks or even a month even, just as a trial. Every time you're interacting with a girl that you're interested in, I want you to presuppose and assume that she already likes you. Why? This is not going to harm you in any way. So it's a win-win situation. You're going to act and talk like a man who knows that the other party is attracted to him. And when you act like that, that gives off confidence. That makes her feel comfortable. That makes her feel like you are a man. And who knows, man, you might even surprise yourself when you think about this and when you start doing it. Because when you know that that other person likes you, you just feel so free because you're in a position of power. You're just free-spirited. You're free in terms of your expression, in terms of expressing who you really are, in terms of taking the risk or taking a bold move, saying something that's bold or maybe a little bit risky, but at the same time, it's fun. Give it a try. Give it a try and see for yourself. Listen, guys, the topic of this video, very simple, but very powerful at the same time. If done the right way or done a lot of times in terms of practice and eventually it lands on the right person, you'll win. You'll win because you'll notice that it's really not that hard and that this mentality is very healthy to have. It's not an arrogant mentality by any means. Rather, it's a mentality of confidence. You're expecting success. When you expect success, you get success eventually. Not necessarily from the very beginning, but eventually. If you expect failure, what do you think you're gonna get? So it's not that difficult, man. Trust me. Give it a try. You're probably not gonna regret it. So that's pretty much it, guys. That pretty much wraps up the video. If you like the video, make sure you show your support by hitting the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it a lot. And also, guys, if you haven't already, if you'd like consistent updates on similar content just like this, do yourselves a favor and hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing in the future. Make sure you also comment down in the comment section below for how you like the video and also for any suggestions in the future for me. And I'd be way more than happy to reply to them. Go to my website, www.dopelifecoaching.com. We still have free consultations for first-timers, dude, so make sure you do not miss out on that offer. That's pretty much it, guys. Very powerful mindset. It's very healthy. It will do nothing but help you. It can't harm you in any way. So why not just give it a try and see for yourselves? So that's about it, man. I'll catch you later. Now you go out and kill it. Peace.